Hello everybody, my name is Zathrodock and welcome to the first episode of Zathrodock Plays the Banner Saga. This game has looked amazing for so long and I just have not gotten a chance to play it, so I'm very excited to start this one. To give you a bit of backstory, as provided on the Steam page, live through an epic role-playing Viking saga where your strategic choices directly affect your personal journey. Make allies as you travel with your caravan across this stunning yet harsh landscape. Carefully choose those who will help you fight a new threat that jeopardizes an entire civilization. Every decision you make in travel, conversation, and combat has a meaningful effect on the outcome of this. Oh boy. I've been reading prompts too early. Has a meaningful effect on the outcome as your story unfolds. Not everyone will survive, but they will be remembered. So, let's go ahead and get started. You can just look at that background, it's so pretty. The story in Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You'll occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. Good to know. The gods are dead. Well, alright. In their wake, man and giant survive through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers. Black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on, only one thing has stopped. The sun. How the hell does the sun stop? Look at that map, though. A bunch of words I can't pronounce. Gosh dang, this is pretty.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli neðan vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Varl human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Gosh, this is so nicely drawn.
Komið skjótt! Komið í höfnina miklu! Skýst ég leyfa oss að syngja!
Oh dang! Oh, this looks so nice.
Verðið á braut! Engan eigi ég hlut af máli þessu!
What he said. Let's see, you've arrived just in time. The chieftain is red, and his men are now looking... his chieftain in red, not is red. And his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Click and drag the screen to see your surroundings, and click the check mark to continue. Okay. What's this guy doing? Just hanging out? Alright then. Check. Let's see. The portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It is your turn to act. Sweet. Movement happens before action. This ring shows your shield banger is active. The blue tiles around him show that where he can move. Okay. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The Horned Allies are a race of giants called Varl who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Okay. Click the tile you want to move to, then click the check mark to confirm. Move your shield banger here to get him in attack range. Perfect. Let's see. To target the enemy, click the tile on which they stand. Ally tiles are blue, the enemies are red. Click the tile now by target the enemy now by clicking this tile. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers beneath each icon, 2 and 5, show the damage you will do to that stat. Man, reading. Real important, guys. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. Let's see, the enemy has 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Click the fist now to attack his strength, then confirm your choice. Done and done. Poof! Stabbed. Ooh, +1 renown, whatever that is. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows. I thought I was going to say renown goes up. Which is used later to improve your characters. Sweet. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate even if you are outnumbered. Okay. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shield banger's high armor. Damn right. Poof! Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range with these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. Okay. By clicking on gold tiles, the character can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you have to get to be in range. Move your Warhawk into attack range now. Okay. Boop. Oh, that's willpower right there, so I have 8. Let's see, standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Click the Warhawk's tile to access his ability. Okay, ooh, 10 and 13, that guy's buff. Attack, end turn, and I'm assuming it's Tempest. Heavy impact, I'm reading it down here. Enemies adjacent to the target take 1 strength damage. Tempest 1, normal strength damage to 2 adjacent enemies starting from target and going clockwise. Okay. So we want to attack this feller. And poof. That may quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is 1 enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. Sweet. If a character does not move on his turn, the character can regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest this turn. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain's tile to attack. Click. Click the fist, and then the star above the fist to add willpower. The number of stars available each turn are determined by your exertion stat. You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Click a star, and then the green check mark to kill the enemy. So it says I do 8. But then I do that. Oh, and then it's 9. Perfect. Poof! Sweet victory to me. Oh, there's a bear up there. It's all chained up. Boom. 5 renown. Cool. I think that's good.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and Varl slaughter each other, even before the Dredge arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more Dredge to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade. Quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
It's like some kind of Hydra monster.
I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal. I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Sure thing, Mr. Governor Duder. Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. So wait, if the sun stopped and it's all shiny up here, does that mean there's a dark side? Wonder who lives there. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Okay. How do I click this? Okay, I do click that. I think it's just Eric. I don't know. Steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? Oh, this is gonna be real bad with names. I'm sorry. I got two little shirt thingies that just blow in the wind. It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic. What did you have in mind? I didn't exactly agree. What did you have in mind? Scalfings. I don't know, that you don't hack up in the Great Hall, scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Okay. Duder. Whoa. Okay, so I guess those are the docks. Can I highlight anything else? This game's real pretty, my goodness. I love the fact that this is all... I'm assuming, based on how it looks, it's all hand-drawn, but I don't really know. Whatever, it looks nice. Let me handle this, says the small man, while I hold a dealy-bob. You meander through rows of open fence houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvas flaps on a briny current. One man in particular blanches at you, or as you approach. Blanches? Yep. I'm not in the mood today, says Eric. For what? Talking to an idiot. Very nice of you. The Scoffling's chieftain bled out an hour ago, so when you tell me what what rat anus. I was like, what rast anus? The rest of them crawled back into. Nobody's going to try and kill you this time. I don't talk to you. They don't talk to me. Everyone's gonna have the same voice, by the way, because I'm not some fancy voice person. Let's see. I don't talk to. They don't talk to me. Eric needs some help here. I don't have the patience for this. Say nothing. Do I want to be impatient? Am I a kind horned duder? Sure. Alright then. So it's visibly fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Just buy one of these. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Sure, here's some monies. You toss a sliver of silver on the table. Both men look up at you with surprise. Head gestures meekly at a variety of junk from his stall. Take whatever you like. Oh, alright. Only thing I like is the name of the place. Noblemen up by the east wall. But that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Whoa! Why are you hugging a sword? It's probably not the best way to be holding that. Gunulf? Gunulf? I don't know. Are we done here? Gunulf. Wait, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bottom while you were walking around. What's up with green? You look like a frog. They look good. I'm glad you care. Yep. Off goes off to look at more stalls. He's gonna buy more green things. That man of yours seems unreliable at best. Damn right. A blind dog wouldn't trust had, but he used to be Skullfing? Nope, Skullfing, whatever. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts now. The new one. I did not read that right, and it's gone, so I can't fix it. No man is a meat hall. Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Man, this dialogue. Whew. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? Where is this place again? After I'm done here. Oh, after this, I'm done here. Gotcha. What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. Tithe. I'll remind him. Well, that was a lot of reading. So, the docks are done. Now we're going to the meat house. You arrived in front of what must be nobleman. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Velgard. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? Let's get this over with. You're walking through the front door. I'd rather sit this one out. Oh. Hey, look at their little... Oh, that's so adorable. Let's see. The hold up in the meat house. I'll be surprised if they can stand up on their own. Baggar boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed drunken Skullfing scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Wow, am I actually not going to be fighting? Looks like you didn't need help. Oh, I guess I didn't. Stepped into... Wait, does that mean I missed out on a fight just now? I mean, I thought it was just going to be like a dialogue thing. I wonder if there's actually a battle that just happened that I totally missed. Let's see. You step into a veritable massacre. Gray-shirted men now covered in red. The patrons back away as you approach. Eric, there they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out of the hall's window onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of blood red and blues. Blood red and blood blues? One banner I know well, Wagner. Next for Varl kinship, last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guests. See what I deal with all day long. Let's see. Things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask for one more favor? If you happen to stall our guests down to the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Velgard hustled from the meat house. To his credit, Eric tossed the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Hopefully, they talk for themselves, because I'm a bad reader person. Look at all them things! To the docks! Wagner. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofhim, abundant in purpose. I don't know if you guys can actually hear me because this music just got real loud. God, Zubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old, and if there's Wagner, there must be Hakon? Hakon? I don't know. Must there? Wow, you guys are like the same, but you got black hair. Oh, look at your shiny axe. Alright. Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks. Question mark. At what age do you lose the sense of shame? Jordan demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. I just returned from Arbereg. Arbereng, in fact, says Wagner. Hakon says, and glad for it. Man, they're just full of words. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay. Sails still flutter. Golden Wolf head embezzled on red. The king of men or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. Wagner, the king's son, Ludin. Don't you know? Oh my gosh! Don't you know Scrivener? Scrivener? This is painful. I'm so sorry. We visit his capital. He visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Let's see, Ubin. Then you're going to Grofheim. I have the distinct feeling I finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We could be friends. We should give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away. But, let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. Hakon, what he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Wagner, where is Moger? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Moger. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. Man, I just got this quill all day. Let's see. The young prince of men ambles from the ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. Oh, what a dick. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years. You think. Whoa. Awareness settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Oh, that guy looks like a jerk. I don't know. Alright, let's go meet this prince feller. Ubin, is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Ubin, greeting, Prince Ludin. Look at that face scrub. Ludin, yes, you're with Wagner. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Ludin, oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just to introduce myself, I hope to learn more about you. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. Sure. A Varl historian. Aha! Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Arbereng, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim to cement... wait. Did they use cement? I guess they would have. To cement the Guards' alliance for the next age of man and Varl. That sounds unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damned cold up in here. I don't think he said up in here, but, you know, putting a spin on it apparently, because I'm reading quickly. You get the sense he struggled not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Farewell, Prince Bastard! Yeah, I can still go drink with Mr. Beardy Man. Scrivener. Scrivener? Am I a scribe? 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 You find Harkin in the meat house, surrounded by other Varls. Strand is no stranger to the Varl, but rarely sees this many. Harkin waves you over. Hello! Went straight for a flagon. Fogner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. I'm just gonna hug my axe. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year the human settlements that give me trouble. Oh wait, every year it's the human settlements. Ah, see, reading is important. No surprise. What time is it? What this time? Man, holy bleh. Deep breath. We're reading like pros. When I got there, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ah, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yox fart. Alright. I might be desperate to make something of myself too. Apparently both of them live longer than Yox farts. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds. Known as he is for cutting a swath? We're gonna go swath. Through Dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point, just another reason to get back to Grafheim. As I look kind of not directly at him, axe hugger. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing and step back into the cool air outside. You can probably drink a ton. He's a freaking giant with horns. Alright, to the Great Hall. Next time, when Zathrodock plays more the Banner Saga. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut this one here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. I apologize for my very, very, very poor reading. I hope it gets better. But there's some really weird words, so it might not. But anyways, yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. If you are, please feel free to like, favorite, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated, and I'm going to be doing quite a bit more videos on this game, I would imagine. I'm hopefully going to play through the whole thing, so stay tuned. I'll be putting more up on my channel as soon as I can. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope to catch all of you in the next episode of Zathrodock Plays the Banner Saga. See ya! You said not to go down there, so I'm going to listen to you. Except I don't have a choice. Let's go! Into the caves!
That altar wasn't here a minute ago. Herman, she looks just like that statue.
I look like a statue. I'm much prettier, thank you. Let's see, right stick. Whoa!